Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you are all safe and well during these trying times. I am the Curious Owlbear, back with another set of random encounters that don't suck. I've received a request for some Arctic encounters, so grab your jacket and your hot cocoa, and let's see what our adventurers will run into. The adventurers land on an icy continent with tall mountains rising over the frozen harbor. As the ship's crew disembarks, the group looks up the cliff sides. They spot a flock of seafaring birds who make their nests here. If one of the party members is particularly perceptive, then they will also notice some predatory birds circling above the nests, or a fox who hopes to grab an egg while the parents are away. This type of encounter serves to bring your party into the environment and to set the scene for future events. The party leaves the safety of the harbor town and travels into the icy wastes. As they cross a frozen tundra, a large chasm suddenly comes into view. The icy walls refract light, which dances all around the cavern. As the group steps inside, their reflections begin to appear all around the cavern. For the rest of the time that they're in there, it will feel like they're walking through a maze of mirrors. This will be a great time to utilize another monster, or perhaps another encounter. The party explores the cave, thoroughly searching its deepest corners. One of the members stumbles upon an interesting sight. As they search, they look up to find a massive creature staring down at them. However, this creature is fully frozen in the ice. The characters will be unable to determine whether the creature is still alive until they melt the ice, and then it's up to you as the DM to decide. I recommend using an older creature, such as a dinosaur or a woolly mammoth, as the creature has been trapped in the ice for a long time. The party exits the cave and continues moving across the frozen tundra. Suddenly, there is a rumbling sound that grows louder and louder. The party turns around to find a large mass of snow barreling down a nearby mountain toward the group. The group will need to act quickly in order to avoid the avalanche, and even if they avoid it, their path may be obstructed. This type of encounter is useful for moments when you want to drive your party toward a particular location, or slow down their travel. The group escapes an icy fate and begins to make camp for the night. As they do, they witness the beautiful dance of the northern lights against the night sky. Many of the characters have probably never seen such a natural beauty, so make sure to give it enough credit. They may even come to believe that the harsh environment is worth the chance to experience these northern lights. The party continues their journey the following morning, but soon they come upon another difficulty in their path, an icy river. The river is quite wide and seems to be completely frozen over. Unless one of the party members knows about icy rivers, they won't know that the river is likely still running underneath the layer of ice. If the group decides to walk across the ice, then you can roll to determine whether any of the group will fall through into the icy water below. This could be a deadly encounter, or you can decide to have the players wash up downriver, where it is not fully frozen over. Additionally, other animals may have fallen into the same fate, and may be able to use the party's help in recovering. Later on, the group continues down the path next to the icy river. Eventually, a keen eye in the group will spot some movement along the bank of the river. A large mud crab wiggles out of the shallows and onto the bank, where it begins to slowly dig for food. There are many of these mud crabs in the area, and the group may wish to harvest a few of them for a fresh and delicious dinner. These mud crabs are not dangerous, but they do have some nasty pincers that can cause some damage to your party members. During their travels, the party comes upon a log cabin that stands at least 15 feet tall. The smell of delicious cooking meats permeates the air. If the group tries to investigate the cabin, they will find a large cauldron which cooks a few pieces of what appears to be mammoth meat. Additionally, they find a cyclops sitting in the corner. The group may choose to attack directly, but this unfortunate cyclops is more lonely than angry. The cyclops will try to communicate that they are friendly to the party, but it will be up to your players to decide whether to stay their blades. Deeper in the wilderness, the party continues their trek. Unbeknownst to the group, a pack of wolves have caught their scent and are stalking them. The wolves will attack whichever member of the party moves away from the rest of the group first. These are opportunistic hunters, and they will not want to take on the entire group of humanoids. Instead, they will attempt to get a kill on one party member, and will try to drag them off to their den. Finally, the group enters a small village or outpost amid the frozen tundra. The people at this outpost are quick to notify the group that they have been dealing with a big problem in recent times: Yetis. These Yetis are extremely common, even coming into the town to harass its inhabitants or to steal food. The area is also extremely cold, with winter storms becoming a constant threat. If the group decides to help the village, they will encounter many Yetis, but will eventually discover the true culprit. A Burr hag has moved into the area and has some sort of conflict with the inhabitants of the outpost. These creatures have a wide variety of spells at their disposal, and they come in a couple of different variants. I highly recommend this creature from Volo's Guide to Monsters for any wintry adventures. And that brings us to the end of today's Arctic Encounters. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to smash that subscribe button. You can join our Discord server at the link in the description of this video to discuss everything 5th edition. Big shoutouts to those of you who helped me compile this list on Discord. Until next time, be well, be excellent to one another, and stay curious, adventurers.